look cool, right? Look cool, right? Well, it's like it's getting hotter. Hold on.
All right, hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
First off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Howard, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, the teacher who will, peace and blessings unto the elect. With Great Millstone, Dallas branch, Brother Benaiah, the priest of Moth, got the brother Osmawat, the priest Shaquat, the priest Bathak, got the elder, got the elder and apostle.
You gotta text you.
To come back at you with another lesson, man. We just gonna get let's just get straight into it, man. Get Job 9:24, man.
That's perfect.
Job 9:24, man, because you're paying attention on what's taking place on the planet Earth, man. These people, all right, the mindset of the people, man, are just like the mindset of the people that was back then during the time of Noah, man. Okay? And this is all taking place. Why? Because the wicked is ruling right now, man. All right? That's why you have the mindset of the people just totally engulfed, and they only, like it said in the book of Genesis, that their thoughts was evil continually, man.
That's right.
You see? That's why you got the alphabet game going. They try to pass these laws to allow these children to be able to take these different hormone blockers, okay, to have these different surgeries. You know what I'm saying? Why people should be crying out, man. Especially so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You should be crying out to the Lord, man. To come get us up out of this place, man. Because how much worse can it get, man?
But then this nigga doing this shit in front of the people.
Yeah, it's openly now. It's
the crypt keeper, for whatever reason, he's pushing that.
Yeah, right.
He's pushing that alphabet shit hard. He's a crusader.
Yep, because that's gonna be the new genders, so-called genders in way of the new world order, man. A whole bunch of
genderless,
genderless cyborgs, man. You got that, bro? Got that, Joe? Look at that, please. The answers too, bro.
This is Job chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Yeah, so the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So the Lord allowed Esau, Edom to rule in his time, man. That's a part of prophecy according to the book of Genesis. That Jacob and Esau were the only two nations that would have dominion over the whole earth, man. Okay, Esau's rulership would only be for a certain time, and the nation of Israel, Jacob, would be for forever rule, man. Okay, but now we're in the end, we're in the age of Esau's rulership, man, and it's clear to see. You see, that's why prophecy is so important. Once you go into prophecy, like I said, that's the true spirit of Yahweh Shai's prophecy, man.
That's right.
You see. And when you come in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, can't none of these doctrines of the world trump that, man. You see, that's why you have these different vocab Malones, all right, these different Christian evangelists trying to come up against the truth, but they get smashed every time. Why? Because these mysteries wasn't given unto them, man. Okay? Because these prophecies, the understanding of the prophecies wasn't given to them, man. It was only given unto the men of the Lord, man, starting with the apostles of Great Millstone on down, to actually understand and break these scriptures down, man, to be able to teach these things, man. Okay? You got something?
That goes to the spirit of prophecy goes into wisdom. Like you just said, the last part of your sentence you just said, for you to have wisdom, for you to go into the scriptures and break down the scriptures and compare with these times, that's wisdom. That's how powerful wisdom is. You see? See the other groups, vocab alone, that don't have the wisdom because they're not coming in the spirit of prophecy. You see?
Hey, read that one more time, bro.
Okay. So, going back to the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24, it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yeah, now who are the wicked? Malachi, real quick, Malachi 4:1. We're gonna break it down like elementary, man. We're gonna go into it and show you who the wicked are. Because you got our people who say, well, everybody's wicked. Yeah, you're right. Some of our people are wicked. But who is the wicked?
The wicked, yeah.
Who is the wicked, man, of the scriptures that it's talking about right here, that it talks about in 2 Thessalonians, man. It's talking about a group, a nation of people, man. Okay?
I got one real quick. Ezekiel 29:20. I have given him the land of Egypt for this labor wherewith he served against it. because they're wrought for me, saith the Lord power. That's the Most High giving Esau the land of Egypt. So if you have this wisdom and can be able to break down who is America today, this is the land of Egypt all over again. You got the obelisks on back of the pyramid on back of the dollar bill. So this man was raised up where the Most High gave him this land. They gave him this rulership, man. But if you don't have this wisdom and be able to equate that with the scriptures, you're not going to understand it. So the Lord raised this devil up, man, to be in position that he in.
Come on.
The Malachi?
Yeah, you got the Malachi.
This is Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
See, the border of wickedness, man. They Esau, Edom, the nation of Edom are the wicked, man. That that's talking about in Job 9 and 24. That it speaks about in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. You see, they are the wicked, man, and it's clear to see why the Lord called them the wicked. Because look at the agendas that they push forth, man. Look at the philosophies that they push forth. The scriptures tell you in the book of Psalms that his tongue walking throughout the earth. You know, Babylon will be that golden cup in the Lord's hand that make all the earth to drink it. You know, so in the ways of this Western society is pushed out where all throughout the planet Earth to where all these different nations are taking on the ways of Esau. That's why you got the LGBT over there in the Middle East. Well, at one point in time, hey man, they was cutting them niggas' heads off, man.
Right.
You see, they was stoning them, and you know, women liberty and all that other BS, man. Well, that's a part of Esau's wine. You see,
That's that cup. That's that golden cup.
that golden cup, exactly, man. They got all the earth drunk off of it, man. You see, jump off his philosophies, his ways, man. You see, and you see what it brings, nothing but death, man. You see. Esau's way, he is as death, like it says in the book. It's at Habakkuk, man. Habakkuk chapter 2, man. Okay, go ahead, bro.
If I can make a point real quick before you bring it
yeah.
out, just to add to that about the wicked, the wicked that the brother is going into. The Bible refers to these devils as the wicked and that wicked. When you deal with those terms, it's specific. You know what I'm saying? So it eliminates you being able to come up and say, well, there's wicked in all nations. Yeah, but the Lord is being specific. He's letting you know the wicked or that wicked. It's specific, so it cuts that.
But I thought these people knew adjectives and nouns and proverbs.
Right.
And what Esau teaches adjectives and nouns and shit. You should, a noun is an action, right?
Right.
I know that. I got that in Habakkuk. You want that?
We can't even
You got
use.
one first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Boy, I remember the good old days, man. The good old days when you could use the F-bomb.
Oh yeah.
You can't even use that no more, man. That started back on 34th Street. I remember this back shit, man. 20 years ago, the cops. That was already in the works. I remember this was back in the old 34th Street days. Like 20-something years ago, we was like, you F's. And the cop, years ago. We can't use the F-bomb, you know.
There was a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
I said, damn, we've been using that shit for 20, like at that time, going back to, you can't even use the F word no more. Yeah. If you use that word in public, somehow, some way that you could probably be charged or arrested.
Yep.
Yeah. You call somebody a
maggot.
the F word,
A maggot. Bundle of sticks.
they could probably call a cop on you.
Yep.
But then these cops are wicked because, like, well, whatever, man. The cops, they're not but Masons anyway. They're not but
my
private
whole
group squad for the Rothschilds anyways. So they do what they do. They like, when you become a cop, you put that badge and go back to the shield of Rothschild.
the blue solid.
It's a demon that get on you, that cop demon. You know what I mean? For real. Your loyalties are gone right there, man.
That's right. They belong to the Rothschilds.
The cops gonna do whatever they gotta do. It's a cop demon on you.
This is Psalms 10 verse 4. Say the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not in all his thoughts.
Well, that starts with Esau, because the office of Benaiah started out with Job 9:24.
Esau.
So it starts with Esau, but Esau got the earth contaminated. So it starts with Esau, this devil Esau, but that filters down to everybody else, whether they be the Israelites or the other nations. So that I'm gonna put it to, I said it to be well, can I still use this word without them cutting it? Homosexual.
I think you say.
You can be an homosexual. You know what I mean? You can be a alphabet person.
Right.
That's devil worship.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to use that. See, that's hate speech. So I don't like to use it, but you should be able to, because that's a word that's political.
They made the shit up.
Is that word not PC?
Right.
It's PC, right?
Right.
Lesbian, those are politically correct words.
Exactly.
But now they're making it to where even those are derogatory.
Ooh, I got one.
But those words have been PC for the past 30 years, 50 years, since I've been on the earth. That word was always, when you're talking to that particular group of folks,
Right.
and okay, I know this guy at my job, he's a homosexual, you know what I mean?
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I know this woman, she's a lesbian. But now, if you say those words, but you two y'all some fuck boys too, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But now, because they'll twist it. Well, no, the context that you're condemning them, so it's hate speech.
The algorithms pick up on this
Well, on
shit.
Facebook too. If you say on Facebook, if you say one thing, they put you on Facebook punishment.
Come
So
on.
the algorithms, it's all, set up. But then what happened to freedom of speech and censorship and what happened to all that shit? And guess what? They were the main ones. The alphabet people were the main ones that were protesting for freedom of speech and against censorship. But now, if you speak against them, then you got to be censored. So what happened to us? Us as normal people, the last of the Mohicans, right?
Right.
If we speak out against that lifestyle, we're wrong.
Yep.
You got something?
Yeah, I got something for you, boss.
You in Ezekiel?
Yep, nah.
What happened to our
Isaiah
freedom of
29.
speech?
Okay, I got Ezekiel 3.
What
Let's
about
go
our
with that.
liberty? Ain't this fucking America? Ain't this fucking America, man?
It's a goddamn shame, man.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Okay.
This Isaiah 29 and 21 says that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of not.
That's really talking about us,
Scriptures, yeah.
the brothers, the prophets.
Yep.
Because these other assholes are not, like one of y'all said, where's the outrage? These other fools, they with it. And you know what, let me explain something to you. You jokers out there that you could, well, I'm not, alphabet person, I'm not gay, but I ain't got no problem with them. And you know what, you're just as wicked.
You with the problem. Shit. You,
Maybe you are.
Probably, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 10 in the NLT.
You ain't got a problem with it. As long as they don't come to me with it.
Right. You gotta stand up for. You gotta.
But they be coming to you. Because now, these mother effers, they be trying to. No, they not try, they do. They be rolling up on so-called straight dudes. These niggas don't, just like how you roll up on a chick and you trying to pull a chick, these alphabet people, they straight up, they bold.
I'm gonna punch in your
They
throat.
roll up behind you, doing all this crap. Yeah, so it's like, they can just do whatever the fuck they want to do.
You can't make us bow down to this
but
shit,
if,
man.
But if I rolled up on a woman and grabbed her breasts and grabbed her ass, that's sexual
That's harassment.
That's attempted rape. See?
Mm-hmm.
See the double? See the wickedness in that? A woman, he fondled me.
But you dress like a slut. I thought you was a slut. My bad.
This is like these Transformers. They be having these shows. I don't know what we said.
The RuPaul shows
Yeah,
and shit.
RuPaul shows
Yeah,
and all
they
that. They
do
do
that
this like say during brunch time. You have your kids in there. You don't even know it, and they'll let.
Brother, they got the parades, they got the
Mhm.
the Transformer reading storybooks to the kids.
Right.
Right.
Transformer storybook. But you know what?
Hey, you should
Fuck
walk over
these
there.
people.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Amos 9 and 10. That's why this is gonna be a sword. This is we living in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Man.
The Lord made us know what it's like with Lot
Yeah.
and his family felt like.
Man.
Yeah.
That's why I feel the conversation of the wicked. I had to hear that shit every day in my profession. I gotta touch their head and shit.
Oh God.
That's why the Lord said that is in the days of Noah and is in the days of Lot. So all this shit that we seeing right now, like the apostles going into, like brothers going into these moles, even these people who like to identify as trees or genderless dragon. These niggas is deforming themselves. You know what I'm saying? Having all these kind of fucking surgery, putting all kind of horns and shit. If that shit happening now, that had to be happening back then, because the scriptures say that which is being is shall be.
Now, and ain't nothing new under the sun.
Exactly.
Yep.
So the same stuff that's happening now had to be happening back then, man.
That's right.
You see the mindset and how just crazy these damn people are, man. You know, niggas a fucking man have surgery to have horns and tattoos.
Yeah, horns.
That's in
So you don't talk to niggas. It's not the worship of Satan. This is hell.
That's in
Exactly. Yo.
Yeah, motherfuckers walking around. You still got dumb.
You see another Bible over there, bro?
Old big pork chop head.
That's in
you don't want to go to hell. Come to church.
I think Wisdom of Solomon.
You don't go to hell.
No, you good.
Them old stupid niggas still got.
It said changing of kind. It's in Wisdom.
Our grandparents.
Might Wisdom Solomon 14. 14.
Old ass, stupid old Negroes and Latinos too. Stupid old Hispanics. You talking about go some fucking church, then bitch, motherfucker, you don't see what's going on.
Hey.
Niggas getting horns and tapped to Takashi 6849.
Hey, what's
Y'all
that?
talking about it, but you still, when you run into your grandmama or your auntie, whoever,
Right.
they kind of dead. Yo, man, you kind of just want to jump out. I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat.
A Louisville.
My goddamn face right shaking up the church. They all up in the church.
Hey, that's what the brother started out with, that Job 9:24. Earth was given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges. Who was the ultimate judge? And how about Shemiah Shai? You know, and what he stands for, man. Now, you can't say nothing against, because the Lord is not with that, man. Now you got pastors saying that the Lord loves the moles. Love is love. Like it says in Romans, they changed the truth of the Most High
Into a lie. That's right.
You see?
That's right.
But that's all under the rulership of the wicked, man, because he's pushing that vibration. And Jake taking a hold to it, man. You see? Jake be the main ones who be at the forefront of these movements, man.
And see, we think the same way, bro. Because I've been saying that. Cause it's like, yo, you be real talk. Like, the way I think right now, bro, I've been thinking this way for like the past year, even. Since I've been out here. Well, no, even before, but like, really, since I've been out here in Dallas, just being out here, moving around and stuff. In my mind, it's like, I really feel like the majority of these so-called black men are moles, man. Like, the majority, I'll say, like, I don't know, man, like, maybe, I'm
about 80%.
I'm just literally about Jake, period. Because a lot of these niggas, the jailhouse niggas, right? Which that been going on for years. Like niggas, like them jailhouse niggas, and you know the jail culture, but that's Mo City. But then also these little GMO baby niggas, Takashi niggas, being raised up under Big Shirley and Keisha, they're training the motherfucker. So like a lot of these dudes, we meet them, even the ones they like, look man, well the gym, I go in the gym, even the ones that try to act manly. Like, that's why I don't really like to eat, bro. I try to just be like an invisible motherfucker, like moving in like. But if I do better communicate with Jake every so in here and there,
man,
I keep it brief. Or I don't fuck with Jake. I don't fuck with Jake. Because it's like, I don't know, like, when I'm talking to a dude, even if the nigga got, muscles and acted manly, I'm like, this nigga might be a mo. For real, that's always in my mind. Like, if you ain't in the truth, I'm thinking you a mo. It's for real.
You only, because you ain't,
like
because
shaking a nigga, that's how they hear what's up. Yeah, brother. You talking to the dude, whatever, all right, man, but in the back of my mind, nigga, you better not be a fuck. All right, man, this nigga might be a mo. Like, I swear. That's how I think, brother.
You right. Shit, you right.
That's
Because like we got a code that we're living by. And what's the code? The scriptures. If you ain't living within the code, I don't trust you, man.
Yeah.
So you can be able to fuck you. I don't trust
and
you.
Outside of the mo shit, a nigga like that, if you got a fine woman, he may try to, even if he ain't a mo.
He on some mo
You
shit.
got a fine ass woman or whatever. She only got Man, let me tell you about niggas, man. See, she got fine. Your woman, let me tell you about Jake is wicked.
Man, wicked is
Even
all
on
outdoors.
that dark side with the mo shit, or even if they so-called straight. Bro, I wish the elder Zion was here right now for Bishop Zion.
Yeah, dude.
Your woman don't even gotta be fine. Like, you know, you got bitches that are so-called dime pieces, and some brothers got women that are just average. Your woman could be average. She could just be an average chick. Not even like you can have the type of woman that most men. She don't really turn heads. She's not ugly, but she's just an average, plain Jane chick. All of a sudden, cause you with her, all of a sudden niggas want to pop her.
Want what you got. That's the nigga attitude.
Word so bad.
I want what he got.
You know what I'm saying? Cause they're moles.
Right.
Cause why would you want to go behind me? And that same nigga will see you. Like you live in a building on your block, wherever you live, a dude that live in your building, and that same nigga will act like he's cool with you. Hey, what's up, brother? That's why these niggas stay away from me, nigga.
I don't fuck with niggas, man.
That's why, like the place I live now, I've been there for a year now. I don't talk to black niggas.
That's right.
The only people I mess with is the older Issacharite people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk to you. I don't say what's up. For real, I ignore niggas, man. I walk with my head down. Or, I don't even make eye contact with them. I don't.
That's right.
You understand? I don't even want you to think that we even cool. We ain't cool. No, motherfucker, we ain't cool. I want to keep that aura of mystery, and I want motherfuckers that this nigga's crazy, weird. Yeah.
Y'all
Definitely don't fuck with me. It's just keep it moving. Just keep on walking. Like I want to keep that allure, that aura of this motherfucker could just
snap any moment.
Snap any moment type shit. I want that aura. Where I'm at now. Cause it's kind of like, but you can feel it. They be wanting like hell for me to make some
To
type
engage and
They
shit.
want me to open that door. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Nah, nigga. I see a nigga. You got a cigarette? Yeah. Nah. I don't want none of that.
I don't smoke on me.
These niggas
Keep
are
putting.
foul, man. Niggas are foul, man.
That's right.
Okay? You don't know where they coming from. You know what I'm saying? Or you try to bring a fine, you know what I'm saying, a woman into your crib, your woman will be leaving the crib, they'll try to talk to her just because. Just because that's yours. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, absolutely. I don't trust these niggas.
You know what I'm talking about.
Con.
I
Definitely.
got something real quick about
What? Yeah.
This
Okay.
2 Corinthians 6 and 14 in the NLT. It says, "Don't team up with those who are unbelievers. How can righteousness be a partner with wickedness? How can light live with darkness?" You see, that's what the apostle going into, man. We don't mix ourselves with these people, man. Like the elder said, man. If you ain't in this truth, man, we ain't really dealing with you.
You can't trust a nigga.
Yeah.
Like I got so-called people in the world that I do know, back east, not around these parts. I'm from back east. There were niggas, and that's why I'm happy that the Lord brought me out west too. The Lord brought me out these parts, because now I'm kind of even my so-called associates or niggas in the world that I was kind of cool with, that I would fuck with. Now I'm separated from them. So now I'm just strictly around brothers. And I love that.
I don't have no friends. That's all I
You
have.
see, because niggas in the world, they wicked. Like you be with a nigga in the world, and let's say he met the chick he was dealing with, and I said you broke up with the chick, you ain't with the chick no more. And then, first of all, why you asking them? Well, whatever, you might ask, hey, brother, I'm the little chick you was dealing with. I broke up with her. Oh, yeah. Yo, cockfucker.
Yep.
That's some.
I've been a pro.
For a nigga, you should really just punch a nigga in his mouth.
Fight that nigga. Bite that nigga's nose off.
Yeah, you been wanting the whole
Let's say,
time.
oh, you my homeboy, but why would they even? Well, nah, I'm just joking. No, but what the fuck? What?
Right.
I'm just joking. No, you ain't joking. So that means the whole time I was with her and had my woman around you, that's what you was thinking.
Nah, I was just joking. Nah, nigga, he
If
wasn't.
she would have offered you something, you would have did it, nigga.
Yep.
But then, if I pop your woman, you ready to shoot me. Nigga, brother, that's why the Bible says, deliver us from wicked and unreasonable men.
Right.
And all these adulterous niggas, they're the most jealous. The nigga that's out there popping everybody's woman, pop his woman, he gonna kill you. He'll shoot you. They shoot up your house. But oh, he popped your woman though.
Right.
See,
right.
bro,
But
that's
then,
the scripture. Deliver us from wicked and unreasonable men. There's no rhyme or reason with, but then you know what? It goes back to Big Shirley, Keisha, these Big Shirleys and these Keishas. There's no rhyme or reason to them. And of course, if you're walking around, you 400 pounds, you're a woman, and you 400 pounds with green hair, looking like chocolate
Like a-
Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street.
hey, a box of Lucky Charms. Purple horseshoes and
Snuffleupagus from
shit.
Sesame Street.
God. Oh shit.
A person like that is not mentally stable.
Nah.
But guess what? A person like that have babies. That's gonna be your Elmos and your Bert and Ernie's, Sesame Street.
It's real. Hey,
Jim Henson's Muppets.
a real life. You right. A real
Like the
life
Vice
Sesame
President,
Street.
Kamala Harris. That's a Muppet character. You see, right now,
Right.
they in the White House. That's why everything that's
Motherfuckers,
going on
man.
that's going on right now in this country.
Exactly.
You got something?
Yeah, this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 18.
right.
And the NLT says, run from sexual sin. No other sin so clearly affects the body as this one does.
Ugh.
For sexual immorality is a sin against your own body.
Now, that could be dealing with the alphabet shit or adultery.
Yep.
Well, that's the only sexual sin there is. And I'm going to lay it out on the line. First of all, let me explain something to you. I mean, Lord willing, they don't cut the shit, but whatever, man. Two men can't have sex. That don't exist. There's no such thing.
It's unseemly.
No, it's not natural.
Yep.
The Most High created Adam and Eve.
Right.
A woman has the sheath, which is her vagina. You have the rod, the sword. You know, just like, okay, well, it's almost like, yeah, like this. Like, this is my holster. This is my sheath, modern day sword. You know, the modern day sword. And I take that, right out of it's my rod. This one is like my rod, an extension of my rod. Look at that. That's not sex. Two women, that's not sex. That's a Leviticus 20 and 13. An abomination.
That's right.
That's a unnatural, foul, well, it's witchcraft.
That's right. Yeah, got Romans right here.
I got one. You got Roman. I got Isaiah. Go ahead.
This is Romans 1 and 24. It says, wherefore Yahweh also gave them up unto uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed their truth of Yahweh into a lie.
You're dishonoring your body. When you're an alphabet person, that's dishonoring your body. Well, I said it. That's the highest form of rebellion against the Most High. According to the scriptures.
That's right.
And that's why Esau pushes so much in this music industry, in the entertainment industry. That's why they got to do the shit that they do. You know, they got to do everything that the Lord deems as vile and abominable. That's why they do the have sex with the beast.
They go.
Yeah, the goat.
They go to Mendes. Go back to Egypt. You got it.
Yeah,
Which goes back to Baphomet.
Exactly.
See, Baphomet is an actual demon. But
Baphomet
he's
is
not
it.
the top demon. The spiritual demon, Satan himself, is the top demon. Baphomet is the top demon better than Satan. Well, he's the demon that Satan got set up over Babylon. And Baphomet is an androgynous demon.
Right. That's right. Yep.
So,
You got them like they like to say that. Well, the Lord made I was born this way. No, you wasn't. The Lord just gave you up unto your vile affections.
wow.
Right.
You ain't, hey man. The Lord gave you up unto that, man.
That's why I
You know?
pray to the Lord. Well, I tell brothers, send up that Psalms 51. Take not thy Holy. If the Lord take His Holy Spirit from you, you could end up. We had guys that were so-called in the truth that, hey man, they dudes that were so-called in the truth that fell off and then they became moles. Yeah, full-blown moles. So you see what the Lord could do to you, man?
There was one time in Rome that had, I think it was one of these Caesars that was over Rome. He was kind of like had that androgynous spirit, and he was dressed, cross-dressed and things like that. So that's like when you go into Revelation 13, the wounded head, that basically it came back up, like the Rome just came back up here, like I said, the same spirit in America. So they have that same spirit. And now since they're here, they're going basically, like I said, balls to the wall, going harder and harder with this adverse ways of Yahweh Shem Shah. Everything, like you just mentioned, everything you do is adverse to the ways of the Lord, the ways of righteousness. And they're trying to basically put down a lot on our people. The Israelite, who pushes that more? You know what I'm saying? Jake. They push it hard as hell. And that's because Jake basically, they bring forth death.
Right.
They bring forth the death.
And they know Jake is like the salt of the earth.
Yep.
Jake got that flavor. So whatever Jake do, that's what they go do.
Yep.
You see? I got one real quick. Isaiah 3:9. The show of their countenance doth witness against
I
them.
was talking about that earlier. You could look at the mother effer and tell them
Yeah.
to smoke.
That's right.
Like, you look at some of these so-called, now I'm talking about so-called regular shit. You can kind of tell that the spirit is with us. But see, the Lord, we gotta start believing in ourselves.
Right.
Like, we gotta start doubting ourselves so much, man. The Lord's been dealing with the spirit of the Lord. Who else is the spirit of the Lord dealing with? You know?
Comparison, right? The show of their Isaiah 3:9. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. And the NLT it says, the very look on their faces gives them away. They display their sin like the people of Sodom, and don't even try to hide it.
Yeah, they don't hide it. They proud to be it now. At one point in time, man, it was a shameful thing. They would have to go into.
You would be in the
have to do it in secret.
Officer, but now I grew up in that time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, in the closet ass niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
right.
Yep. They had terms in the closet.
That's why they had.
They would have to go to certain areas of the city
To hang out and shit, whatever.
To live that lifestyle.
Well, that was New York City,
Greenwich Village, boy. Oh, bro.
Wow.
That was sodomite capital. Anywhere else, I was talking about that. Man, anywhere in Brooklyn, I'm talking about man.
Up in Red Hook, you get your ass fucked up in Red Hook.
That wasn't flying.
Right.
The Village, yeah, you can get away with that shit. In New York, they call it the Village, Greenwich Village.
It's real, motherfucker.
Yeah, but
Damn,
under
broke.
under who our people worship, Obama, under his presidency, that's when this shit became open. Right. Everybody became proud. He started giving them rights, and
Remember who's Biden?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yep.
So really, we have to.
You see his.
Still on it. Yep. Exactly, man. So now these people are proud. Now they that's when they came with the month. You know what I'm saying? The Proud Month, the Pride Month, and all that shit, man. Now these people walking around proud. They like the elder was reading.
That's
that,
black
that
culture
picture,
now.
Man. Yep.
See, that's the new black culture. See, back in the 70s, it was the beads and dashikis and koofies.
Yeah, you was.
And dreadlocks and but it was rough. Man, I never all that shit. That's back when the black power to the people. The black back in the 60s, Black Panthers. See, that was like that represented black culture back then when I was growing up. Power to the people. The berets and the black leather. And black leather gloves and shades and like I said, the beads, the African beads, or even the dreadlocks. You have the Rastafarians. Man,
wow.
Now, all these little weirdos wearing dreadlocks. When I was a kid, the only people that chick, oh my God, for the 30 years ago, 40 years ago, when I was a kid, when I was a little kid, okay, growing up, you go around, especially when we went up to New York, the only people you saw with dreadlocks were big West Indian Jamaicans.
Yep.
Real Jamaicans. Right. Like straight up Benjamite dudes from the islands. And they were the Rastas. Y'all familiar? Well,
I know about the Rastas.
I ain't talking to you, but because we're about the same age, so you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking to you the Rastas. You familiar with Rastas? Rastafarians?
The Rastafarians.
Okay, Bob Marley.
Rastafarians.
Okay, Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Y'all know about Bob Marley.
Right.
Bob Marley And they were Rastafarians. They were really into that shit. Even Bob Marley, he was really into that bugged out Rastafari shit. I hung out with Rastas. I knew they were the only people. Now the average regular and so-called African American Negroes, they used to make fun of Benjamin. Rastas, I got that here. Back when I was in high school, or even when I first moved up to New York, Negroes wasn't into the dreadlock. I mean, the average black nigga wasn't wearing no, I'm talking about African American black dude.
Right.
It wasn't into wearing dreadlocks.
They were wearing afros then.
No, at this time,
So-
in the 90s.
well, in the 90s, oh, yeah, yeah, 90s.
Fades.
Yeah,
They used to
college
make
cuts.
fun of- They used to make fun of the Rastafarians
Right.
with them dreadlocks. But them niggas, their dreadlocks, I mean, this is heathenistic, but their shit was kind of even rougher. Like the real Rastas, they had the crazy long, real dread. Like they wasn't doing that shit to look cute. They really believed in that shit. But then somewhere, well, in the early 90s, the rap, see, it all goes to them fucking hip. Even back Das Effects, the rappers started wearing dreads because they took it and made it into a style.
Right.
Right.
But I remember before dreadlocks was a style, when it was the only people that wore that shit, you had to be a Jamaican Rastafarian or West Indian. You had to be a real, legitimate, not even just Jamaican, you had to be from the Caribbean.
Right.
Basically,
You
yeah.
had to be like, whether
That's
you
it.
was Jamaica, Trinidad, or one of them other islands, you had to actually be a real straight up, you had to be a straight up Benjamite dude with the accent and all to wear that. And they just didn't wear it to wear it. When they wore it, they was really into that Haile Selassie, Rastafari, and all that shit. But now it became a fad.
Right.
But then they took that and fagged it out and made it wordo. The blonde dreadlocks and the old school Rastas from my time, they would frown upon this, man.
Right.
Yep.
But when you're back to buy, man, you're a black boy.
It's some more of that one, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I've got,
No, you good. No, but I'm saying the old school Rastas that I knew in the late 80s and early 90s, runway, back to buy, like, I mean, them dudes are probably dead or not around no more. If they was here now, man, they'd be wilding out on them.
Right.
Boy, you know, dread. You know, these little weird old niggas with the blind.
Yeah.
Takashi looking at runway, back to buy. The old school Rastas that I knew back in the late 80s and the early 90s. If they were still around.
right. Oh, yeah, they'll cuss their ass out. Isaiah 3:9. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
I keep going reading the NLT.
NLT.
Yeah.
The very look on their faces gives them away. They display their sin like the people of Sodom and do not even try to hide it. They are doomed. They have brought
walking
this.
around in pumps.
Right.
Fucking hurt, booty shorts, a big ass line nigga like he need to play for the fucking Bears.
Yeah.
Defense on the Bears and shit, man.
Wow.
Yeah, with weave.
With
Our
weave.
people are the only ones who take it that far.
Right.
Like
Right.
you say, our people deeds surpass the deeds of the wicked,
Right.
man.
Right.
Jake gonna go all the way out. They the most flamboyant, most loud, and want to be seen. Why? Because they get that spirit from the damn black woman.
They
man.
get it from Big Shirley and Keisha.
Yep.
See? Like, bro.
Hey.
Yep.
It will. Big Shirley and Keisha, they gotta be seen.
That's right.
Yep.
They got to be seen.
Hey, Jake is the salt of the earth. They draw attention. You know, just like the other said earlier, you know, with the salt of the earth. And they use Jake to use that, you know, on the left hand side as well to draw that attention. Just like what salt do. When you put it on meat, it draws water out of that meat. So it always draws that attention. That's why now you say you get Jake, you know, following Esau with that pride, you know what I'm saying, with the moles, they put him on the front line, they gonna draw that attention. They wanna walk around with like say booty shorts and high heels on. This is a damn dude.
Yeah, tight pum pum shorts on.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like they be in the, like they're in the gym. I saw that the other day.
I see it every time I go in the damn gym. That's why I'm getting tired of going, because them gyms are places of Greek worship. That's why,
Yeah.
you know what, man, I
I stopped going years back.
I might get to a point where I'm not even gonna go in The only time I go to a boxing gym is I do my bag work, but it's like fucking my cardio. I just start going to the trail every day. That
Shadow boxing
hardcore
and
trail,
shit.
I'll just start doing that. I'll drive over to the trail. I'm serious. I don't want to be inside, especially the summer's coming. And like there's too many moles and fuck it, I'm dead ass.
Right.
The only time I go to it, I'll find a boxing gym to go to where I can just do my bag work twice a week. Other than that, I'll just go outside to the trail.
Fuck
And
that.
that would be my cardio. For real, the gyms are places of Greek worship, man. But I go there because, for the treadmill to do my road work, but I'm tired of that shit.
To the
man.
boxing gym, where is that? I stopped going to gyms back in Bali days. Nigga walk in the fucking locker room naked. I said, nigga,
Yeah, they be naked.
I ain't been since
They
13,
shit
14.
dangling.
Fuck that gym. I do it. My gym in my living room or my apartment gym. I don't know. Fuck them gyms, man. I'm straight.
It's just, well, hell with it, man. I fuck around by myself a treadmill, man. In my
Yep.
house.
Right.
For real. Yep.
Yep. Verse 10, Isaiah 3 and 10 in NLT. Tell the godly that all will be well for them. They will enjoy the rich reward they have earned.
Yeah, so the elect man is gonna get ready to enjoy that award, man.
Say to the right, yep.
You know, the work that they putting in, the Lord is gonna reward the elect, man. Yeah. You know, Lord willing, we'll that number. Keep going. This is the point I want to get in this next verse.
Verse 11, I'm going to read it. Woe unto the wicked, they shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. In the NLT, but the wicked are doomed, for they will get exactly what they deserve.
See, so the Lord is gonna give these people exactly what they deserve, man.
Oh, yeah, they gonna
Right?
get it, boy.
Like the brother was reading in Romans 1, when you continue reading, it talks about how the woman changed the natural use
To a
of
vow of
man,
affection.
and the man changed the natural use of the woman. Okay. Then it goes down to verse 32, where it talks. Read verse 32, bro.
This is verse 32. It says,
Go, if you ain't read, go read.
you know
Go
what?
read.
Let me read it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can read up a little bit more.
back in Romans
Yeah,
1,
we can get you.
verse 27, it says, likewise also the men leaving the natural use of a woman.
What's the natural use of the woman? To procreate, man.
That's right.
You know, that's what the Lord set it up when He set it up. And when you read Genesis chapter 2, when it talks about Adam and Eve, and they became one flesh. That's what the Lord set up, man.
Yep.
Okay, that's why Yahweh said that. He that made them from the beginning made them what? Male and female, man. This call shall a man leave his mother and father and cleave unto his woman, man, and they shall become one flesh. You see?
You know what's crazy? They become one flesh. Have you noticed, like old couples been together for 50, 60 years, they start to look like one another and shit. They come to one, that's their one flesh.
It's deep.
That shit
It's
deep, bro.
inside. Esau even got signs into it out of
So long y'all kind of look alike, you know what I mean? It's with that one flesh.
Yeah, when you let off in a woman, you put your DNA in her, man.
That's right.
And it actually becomes a part of her structure, man.
Y'all
So
parabonding.
think about when a woman deals with different men.
So,
You
right.
got these women out here whoring around and different men busting up in them. That's why these women are bugged out.
That's right.
But they got spirits of like maybe 50, 100, 200 different men up in them.
Right.
These women that got babies by 4 different dudes, 5 different dudes.
Ugh.
A woman like that ain't gonna be right. That's just real tough. That is not any woman that got babies by multiple baby daddies. That is something to hit and quit.
Right.
That's a hit and quit.
Mhm.
I'm telling y'all from experience. That is not somebody that you make a relationship with. Real talk, even if she got one kid by
Yep.
another dude. Kevin Samuels talked about it's true. If you are high by that, nope, because that, even if I only got one kid, she still got that man's vibration. But if she got 2, 3, 4, 5, I mean, y'all know, just shit off, you can hit it. Hit it. You go to the bar, the club, wherever you go, and she looking good, she looking sexy, she do it for you. But I mean, you tag on
Get
it
your rocks
maybe
off
a couple
on
of
the bitch.
times, but ain't nothing to take serious.
Nah, the bitch ain't going
Don't
to.
sit there and tell me, okay, we gonna make a relationship, but she got all this baggage. No.
Bitch will make a home to the picnic. Nope.
Oh no, like one of my uncles would say. For real, you're gonna give you some hardship.
It really.
Basically, you playing yourself.
Right.
Cause a bitch like that ain't gonna take you serious. I don't give a fuck how much I love you and how good you make her feel when you whatever. Eventually, no, but she's not right in the head.
That's right.
She might be in love with you for the month, and then the next one, oh, I think I need another man. Or go back to her baby daddy. Or,
Right, right.
you know what I mean?
Just got spirits on them, man.
They got spirits on them. So these women got multiple spirits
That's right.
floating around inside of them, man.
Right.
Yeah, it's funny. I did the shop talking about this shit today with some of my clients. Found a video how a man DNA stayed inside of a woman, bro. You got a kid by this bitch. Now your child got all these goddamn spirits on him because of this bitch, and even the bitch, even the bitch suck your rod and the bitch swallow. That sperm trying to
Of
find a way
course.
to attach to this bitch body.
Of course.
So Jake, fuck, man.
Damn.
Of course. So these women got all kind of spirits on them.
Yeah, they come up with different Esau labels, you know, bipolar.
Right.
Oh,
Autism.
Right.
Bitch got 500-year-old nut in her ass. Go ahead, Huck.
Back in Romans 1:27. Likewise, also the men leaving the natural use of the woman burned in their lust one towards another.
Oh,
Men
God.
with men working that which is unseemly.
It's unseemly. It's
Now
not
somebody get the etymology of that word unseemly.
I'm just thinking that, like, man.
Let's go deep into that now.
Shit, where you at, bro?
27.
You might get the man online for that.
That sodomite shit is not cool, man.
Yeah,
But
shit.
that's
You
the
got it?
world we live in now.
You said
But
20.
this world, Amos 9 and 8. Somebody read Amos 9 and 8 real quick. While y'all looking for that.
Yeah.
This is the etymology of unseemly. It's a C1300. Visually unpleasing, unattractive, ugly, mid-14th century, unfitting, indecent,
Yeah,
inappropriate. From not seemly, adjective, a similar formation in Old North unseemly.
This says of a woman genital.
I got number 6.
Damn.
This is from New Oxford American Dictionary. It says unseemly of behavior or action or actions not proper or appropriate. You see, that's not appropriate, man. That's not the way that it should be. Like the scriptures say, nature itself, you know, will show you that, man. You know, if you look out into the earth, man, you don't see 2 male lions getting busy, right? You know, you don't see any same, you know, the same.
You see 2 dogs getting busy.
Exactly. Yeah.
2 male cats getting busy. No species. With some fucking dirty, foul human beings. Gonna do it. We supposed to be at the top.
Yeah,
It says back in Romans 1:27, it says, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was met. It says, and even as they did not like to retain Yahweh Shema Shai in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind.
And stop. Somebody get the word reprobate. You gotta go deep. So now we gotta get into it. We gotta prove what we're saying. Get the etymologies of these words, man.
This is
G96. Medakimos.
it says not standing the test, not approved. It says properly used of metals or coins, that which does not prove itself such as it ought. It says unfit for, unproved. It says reprobate, rejected, cast away, worthless. It says literally or moral. Basically void of judgment, man. You know?
Right. Yep.
You can't tell them that, you know. And that's why that's the whole mindset of these people, man. They hey, you can't judge me. You know, they on things, hey, man. They love is love. Type trash, you know, type shit, man. You know.
I got one for you in etymology.
Gotta be kidding.
You going down for the word reprobate in the noun, it says one rejected by God, person given over to sin, reprobate, sense of abandoned or unprincipled person is from 1590s.
Hold on, listen to this one. This from the New Oxford American
But
Dictionary.
hold on, before you go there, break
Yeah.
it.
Right. Hey, like you said,
So these
One-
alphabet, they're abandoned.
Mhm.
The Most High gave them over to those spirits.
yep, he gave them over to reject them.
Mhm.
You know, so and it says one given to sin. So the Lord has
There you
gave
go.
them up to those defiled and that reprobate mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they like to say when you mentioned earlier when the Lord said when they say, "Oh, I was born this way." Hey, the Lord gave you over to that.
Right.
All right. He gave you over to that to what? To receive your punishment, which is going to be death.
So he can
Keep
destroy
that
you.
fucking heat.
Man, hey,
That
listen to
fucking
this.
fire.
This from the New Oxford American Dictionary. The definition of the word reprobate. It says a sinner who is not of the elect and is predestined for damnation.
Oh, come on, man.
Bro,
Oh, that's it right there. That's the icing on the cake with the cherry on top.
man. And that's, go ahead, bro.
That links in perfectly with Amos 9 and 10. And it reads,
Yeah.
Amos 9 and 10, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. And Officer Benaiah just mentioned earlier how our people have surpassed the deeds of the wicked. You know, Jake be out here with dresses, bras, wigs, weed, you know what I'm saying? A whole damn man. And he looked like he could play football or wrestle or do something, you know, but instead he got a freaking dress on with a weave and a wig, you know? So, hey, all the sinners of Yahweh Shemel Shah's people, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the Lord gonna destroy you if you keep going in that lifestyle, man. Don't repent.
Hey, there was some motherfucking shit up in Canada that happened. This nigga was he was a dude, but want to be a female and shit. He going to a spa, want to get a wax, but the nigga had a rod. So he refused to get a nigga the service. He goes sue these motherfuckers, bro. Cause you're not addressing him as a woman.
Wow.
You got a whole stick right there. You want me to wax your motherfucking ass? Nigga, please, I'm doing that shit, man.
Yep.
Shit is man, fuck this place, man.
The woman that
And fuck
denied
you
to do
fucking
it,
crackers, man.
the woman that didn't want to do it, she was married. Now, what if that would have did? If she would have did it, her husband would have came and blew both of their heads off.
Yeah, right, see? And in their eyes, oh, that was wrong. Nigga, how you 6'4", looking like Magic Johnson's son, nigga,
Right.
with a rod, want a wax job and shit.
Right.
The fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Identifying as a
Another
goddamn
man's
broad.
woman, but I identify as a woman now.
Right.
Fuck that shit.
And then, you got this was on. You can go in the woman's bathroom with your woman. Let's say you got your kids. Let's say you got a daughter. For brothers who got
I'll
daughters.
kill one of these niggas, man.
Let's say let's say you got a little 5-6-year-old little daughter. You know, one night you take your family out to dinner, it's you and your woman, and say your daughter and shit, and you in the restaurant, and your woman say, okay, your woman say, your daughter, she could be whatever, 5, 10, 6, 10, 11. Your woman say, okay, hey, baby, your daughter tell your woman, hey, this is the bathroom, mommy. Okay, we're gonna go to the powder room. You and your daughter, your woman and your daughter go in the bathroom at the Red Yard Steakhouse, the Texas Roadhouse, and your woman take your 8-year-old daughter in the bathroom, the powder room, the ladies do, well, how it used to be.
Yeah.
So your woman and your little 8-year-old daughter's up in the bathroom, whatever your daughter used the bathroom, the woman, they come out there in the mirror, women in the powder room, they call it, and some goddamn fucking motherfucker could just walk up in there, a real man, but I identify as a woman, and he going up in the bathroom around your woman and your...
But you slit his throat, you wrong, though.
Yeah, you don't know, you're a monster.
Yeah, right.
I'll be that motherfucking monster. Fuck that nigga.
Your little daughter looking at this shit, but oh no, they got her in school. They trying to push that on your kids in school.
Man,
That's why
bro.
I said that, man. Hey, if possible,
I'm trying.
brothers can homeschool their kids.
I'm trying, boy. Shit.
If possible, not every brother could do it, but if not, brothers got to stay on top of their children. And man, like I said, and you brothers that got small children, I pray for you brothers, man, because this world, because if you don't send them to Esau school,
Dope.
they're going to try to charge you. That's child abuse. This man's the devil. We are under the devil.
That's the scriptures, though. So go back to the curses where it says, "Our children will be given up to another nation. What we paraphrase? Another people. You know, hey, that's still happening right now. We got to give our children up to go to this man's schools and get indoctrinated, man. You know,
with the alphabet shit, but that's not. But President Biden, his thing is totally this. That's it. Turn everybody into alphabet people.
Right. Right.
Or force that doctrine down your throat.
Shit,
to the point
that,
where the normal ideology of a man just being with a woman, that's not normal. That's just some old ancient Neanderthal way of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Back in Romans 1:32 in the NLT, it say, they know the Most High's justice requires that those who do these things deserve to die.
And it tells you that when you're reading the law, man. Okay, that a man should not lie with men as he lie with a woman. It said, what, if you're going to be put to death, man, your blood is going to be upon you, man. Mm-hmm. Paul is reiterating that, man. That's right. That's in the New Testament, man. You see? That's in the New Testament.
Yeah, that's in the New Testament.
Yeah.
Because they love to go, that was back in the Old Testament. It changed. So you mean to tell me Jesus Christ believes in that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll tell you, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, they believe the law is done away with, so it's okay to be a monk. It's just bummed the hell out, man. But like Paul is reiterating,
and God gonna save you. He still love you.
Right. Yeah. like Paul is reiterating is like these people who does these things, is worthy of, God's justice is them, so they need to die, man.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yeah.
Keep going, bro.
Yet they do them anyway.
They do it anyway. These people don't care. There's no fear of the Lord in this place, man, because they've been taught that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is just a doormat. He'll accept you, come as you are. He'll accept you. You don't have to change. That's what Christianity pushes. That you don't have to change. The Lord is just gonna accept you no matter. He loves modes. Love is love. That's what they push, man. Mm-hmm. You see? But these people don't understand. They don't understand. But yet in the Bible constantly tells you to fear the Lord. Fear the Lord. It constantly tells you to fear the Lord, man. Now why would it say that? Because the Lord, like the scripture said, the Lord is terrible in his doings, man. Sure. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. You see? They call him the king of terror, man. You see? These heathen know, back then they knew who Alashadja was, man. They knew that what the Lord would do, man. Our people knew how the Lord got down, man. But now in this captivity, our people been taught by Esau, Edom, and they so damn, they've been taught by the damn devil, man, and he's not going to tell you who your true power is. Right. He's going to tell you everything to keep you disconnected from your power, man. Mm-hmm. And everything you've been taught from a child is what? To push you further away from your power, man. Mm-hmm. You've been taught the opposite of what your true God wants you to do, man. You see?
Can I make a real quick on that point that you made about how the one that the world ignorantly refers to as Jesus Christ, true biblical name Yahushua, he ain't do nothing to change, because like the brother said, we've been taught that Jesus changed things, Can I read that real quick? This is John. This is John, the 6th chapter, in verse 38. I'm gonna read it in the KJV. Then I want to read it in the NLT. Yeah. John 6:38. For I came down from heaven, not to do mine own will, but the will of him that sent me. Yeah. So I want to read that in the NLT. In the NLT it reads, for I have come down from heaven to do the will of God who sent me, not to do mine own will. So the one that you call Jesus didn't change anything. He came to do the will of the Father. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come to do his own will, so nothing has changed. That's why when the scriptures say in Malachi, the 3rd chapter, in verse 6, that I change not, and then what did Yahushua say, whom they call ignorantly referred to as Jesus Christ in Hebrews, the 13th chapter? I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna grab it?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, con. So, hey, nothing has changed. The Lord, the Most High hasn't changed. And his son hasn't changed. And his son just let you know out of his own mouth, red letters he was speaking, that he didn't come to do his own will. He came to do the will of the Father. Right. So stop trying to run to him, Christians, like he changed something, man. He ain't changed a thing, man. It's still the same from the very beginning, man.
Because the judgment will be the same. You fuck up, you'll get your ass judged. You can sign it, package, deliver it with a fucking mustache on the pig, still a pig, nigga. Mm-hmm. You'll get the same goddamn judgment, man. Sick of you fucking people, man.
Yep. Back in Romans 1, I'm gonna start at the top again, verse 32. It say they know Yahweh's judgment just like it. They know Yahweh's justice requires that those who do these things deserve to die. Yet they do them anyway. Worse yet, they encourage others to do them too.
And that's what's going on. They're trying to, they're like vampires. They're alphabet folks. Their whole thing is to try to, even the women too, these, butchers, their thing is to try to convert other women to be like them.
Right.
And the men, that's why they bold. They're trying like their thing is to try to make other people force it on you.
Right.
They're going to force you to be like them. And you can't do nothing because the laws protect them.
Right. Yep. Yeah, they'll cry and say that they oppressed.
Yeah.
Shit. You can't say nothing about them like the apostle said. Your ass will get counseled. You'll get fired. You get blackballed. Say anything. Look at the example. What was that nigga name? The baby. When he said that they black. Hey, they what they call it? They boycotted that nigga, man.
Yeah.
You know, you can't say nothing. The council coach, you can't say nothing against them, man. You know, they like the apostle said, they the most proud. They all in your face trying to force it on you.
Yeah.
Accept me, nigga. Trying to shove it down your damn throat.
And it's
that's why.
Jake, and who's the main ones? And like you said, the poster child for it is Jake. None of it be Edomites. It's always these, and it's who? These little GMO baby niggas. They're the new Eve and Jake. They're the new, the black man and the black woman are the new Moes.
Right.
Remember the Black Lives Matter shit, all that, man. It's black people. When they talk about the alphabet, who's in the forefront? There's some dreadlock head, blonde dreadlock niggas and black. Big Shirley created all that. That's what I was telling y'all before the camera went on. Big Shirley is dangerous. It's really not funny. When you see these big chocolate ogre black women, they create all that. They're the ones that's manufacturing these little weirdos.
That's right. Yep.
And teaching them such.
Right.
Oh, until they want some ride. Then it becomes negative when they want ride. See, like if you somewhere, you in a bar or wherever the fuck you are, laundromat, gas station, restaurant, and some big 400-pound chocolate
Easter bunny.
ogre, black woman come up to you and try to rap to you, and you tell her, baby, I'm good. Oh, you might be gay. Oh, now it's a bad thing? Oh, then it becomes a bad thing because I'm not interested in you, so being gay is a bad thing, but I thought it was a good thing. I thought it was a good thing. Oh, wait a minute. But her sons are probably all Moes. She probably got two little Takashi looking niggas that's probably Moes. And daughters that's Moes. But all of a sudden, because a man is not, because they're narcissistic, depraved, delusional, and you can thank Lizzo for that. You did?
Fuck man.
It's funny how these black women can change the narrative when they want to.
Right.
Every other time it's cool. But because, I'm not fucking with you. Nah, we good. You're not my type. Oh, something must be wrong with you. Okay, maybe you funny. Well, what is this, a bad thing now? That's why the missiles, this place is the missiles just gotta come.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 12, and verse 7. Thou shalt keep them, O Yahweh, thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. And this is the Lord speaking about the elect. How the Lord is going to have to keep and preserve the elect from this wicked and adulterous generation. This is verse 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. And who's the vilest man? Well, we open up with Job 9:24. The wicked, man. And this is why you have the wicked, that follows the vilest man's ways, just walking scot-free, protected, being uplifted, as scriptures speak about, he that depart from evil, he making himself afraid. So for actually doing,
We're gonna have to have more vodka. I should have thrown
Oh, no, that was it.
I should have.
You reading the law, how the Lord said you should put those type of people to death, man.
Right.
Because you see, when it said, when it said stuff like that, it said what? Then shall you put away evil from Israel. That stops the spread of that type of mindset. You see, that's why, because judgment, reading Ecclesiastes, that's why I say the judgment, because judgment is not executed speedily, the hearts of the Son of Man is fully set in them to do evil. Because this, the true justice, which is like the brother read in Romans 1, is for these people to be put down, it's not taking place. Now you got that mindset spread. You see, everybody think it's okay. It's the new norm. This is gonna be the new norm. This is the so-called new norm of the new world order, man. You see, this is what it's gonna be like. This is what you people gotta have forward to look. This is what you have. This is what you have to look forward to, man. In the new world order. You niggas ain't got no. You niggas not signing crime. This what you want for them to be teaching your children this, man.
Right.
You know, you have no control. We have no control in this place, man. This goddamn devil is teaching your kids this BS while you at fucking work, man. And then they'll turn around and do it and try to do it on this. They won't even tell you that they doing it, man.
Right.
You have to learn about that shit when your child says shit. Oh, what the fuck? Where you learn that shit from? Oh, they taught us at school. Then here you go. Now you going to the goddamn school acting a fool, like, man, I'm teaching my damn kids this shit.
Right.
Then they call CPS on you and get your kids taken away, man.
Right.
You see? Because if you don't allow that, if you don't allow Esau to do these things, they can Esau come take your children from you, man. Right. You see? That's why, like the apostle said, man, if you got kids, man, you got to constantly throw up, you got to constantly pray and anoint your child, man. You know? Anoint yourself, man.
Bro, it was a brother, if I can say real quick, it was a brother, I don't remember which one that's telling me, it might have been this brother, that the children were being made to wear
I was just
heels.
about to say that. That's why I was about to
To make it to wear heels.
I did
and
a
the parents
job.
didn't know.
Yeah, I did a job for a lady probably about like a month ago now. She was an old E, you know. She was a substitute teacher at this school out here in Portland, man. And so we got to talking after I unlocked the car or whatever, you know. And she, I was asked like, how long you been doing this? How long you been professional? I've been a teacher ever since I was a little girl, you know. She was like in the 60s now. She's like, I don't like it no more. Like these children are out of order, and like parents they don't care. Like the school system is teaching them all types of stuff. I'm like, so, like she was going into it, and she was saying how like the school system, like it doesn't matter which school she's at, like all the whole school system, like the whole school board, they're all on the same agenda. And she was saying this school in particular, they actually buy high heels for little boys to put on, and the parents don't even know about it. So you got little boys like literally walking on a whole school day inside the school with fucking high heels on, man.
Wow.
That's what they said.
And the parents have no idea.
You see? And Jake fucking go post we wrong.
Right.
You see?
Right.
Hey, that's like you know the power. Power given to the hands of the wicked. When we were saying earlier, Job 9:24. That's why it's when you got a king and he rules, if you go and say something against the king, you can be put to death. You can be counseled, like I said, counsel culture. So you look at who you can't say anything about. You got at the top with the small hands. You say something about them, you get fined, you get counseled, you don't lose your job as you say. Who is right under them? You right under them, you have the mode. Alright, because they pushed it. Alright? And that helps with what? They help with basically the population, all these things that old BG be talking about. So all these things that keep going on, this is basically is proceeding with death upon the earth. That's why the Lord got to come and destroy the capital of the earth, which is starting with Esau Edom, the so-called white man.
This Sirach 10 and 2 says, as a judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. It says, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, and what the brother just read was what the brother was going into, the vilest man. Esau Edom, man. Okay? It says, what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. You see, so these people have taken on the mindset of Esau Edom, especially 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. You so-called Negro Latinos in America, you are totally Babylonianized, man. You see? You taking on this man's ways to the point where you agree with this man. And this is clearly insane, man. This is the philosophies and the mindset that this man is pushing out. Like the brother read, bro. Man, bro, that shit will make you snap.
Shit
man.
make you go off, bro.
Shit out there that these niggas is doing this stuff to your child, man. You see? You go up there, they gonna put you in jail. Then they gonna take your child away. And then, hey, man, we gotta get the hell out of this place, man.
Over there, your house shot.
Everything we met.
And this is Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the Holy Ghost, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the faces of men. And this is the condition, just like we started off beautifully with the brother bringing out Job 9:24. We're literally in a world that was given over into the hands of the wicked. And these are the faces of men. The Lord put us over, the Lord put over us a base man who will teach your kids, okay, little boys to wear heels all day while they in school, man. And you're gonna tell me that these people and the whole nation ain't wicked, man? This is the wicked that's ruling over us.
Well, that's low, like the scripture say, it talks about the valley, that lowland.
That's
low.
low.
Morals, man. You know?
Yeah.
The morals too, and like the brother said, man, the basis of man, that's a basis, bro, that's a low, vile mindset, man. To be like that. And then what does Esau push forward for you to eat? The bottom feeders.
Right.
Everything is from the bottom, because this nigga is the base, man. You see?
That's the vibration that he set into the earth, man. A base vibration, man. You know? Very low.
So 1 John 5:19, just backing up your scripture, bro. The NLT says, we know that we are the children of the Most High, and that the world around us is under the control of the evil one. Wow. You know, I'm going to read it one more time. It says, we know that we are the children of the Most High. 1 John chapter 5:19 in the NLT. We know that we are the children of the Most High. And why is that? Because the Lord has put his spirit upon us in these last days. Right. And our spirits are crying out, Abba, Father, man. You know, we renounce the ways of hidden darkness of this world, man. And now the Lord has given us this truth, man, this light inside this earthen vessel. It says, so we know that we are the children of the Most High, and that the world around us is under the control of the evil one. That's right. You know, so this is the kingdom of Satan, man. You know, just to say it out frankly, this is the kingdom of Satan. So, you know, if you have any ties here, and this is why James the 4th chapter and the 4th verse says, you adulterers and adulteresses, know you not that friendship with the world is enmity with the Most High?
Yep.
Because it's the kingdom of Satan. We just read it. This we're under the control of the evil one, man. This is why adultery, there's no punishment for it. That's why there's no punishment for moles. This is why there's no punishment for being a bitch ass nigga, man. You know? Like these are things that like these are things that was prohibited in our customs, man. In our law, statutes, and commandments. And now we're starting to realize, because that's what it's all set up for. We had to, the children of the Most High, strong with the elect, and Lord willing be a part of that number. We have to experience this to understand this is what happens when we follow the ways of the serpent, man.
That's right.
You know?
And that's exactly why these people are through, man. Because they haven't been taught until now. They're starting to hear since this knowledge been in the earth that they gonna get judged, man. Judgment is coming. They hadn't heard that. They've been hearing all their lives. God loves you and he forgives you. He doesn't hate the sin. He hates the sinner, which the scriptures tell you in Sirach the 10th chapter that he hates the sinner, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Why would the Lord waste time and energy on hating a sin that you don't have to commit, man? He just sitting there mad. I hate this sin. No, the sin don't even come into play until you commit it, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's null and void until you commit it. So he don't hate the sin. He hates the sinner.
That's right. It's Psalms 37, verse 35. It says, I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree.
Yep.
And that's what we see. You just mentioned Isaiah 60, the earth is in gross darkness. That's the wicked.
People in gross.
The people in gross darkness. The water. Hey, the people in gross darkness. The ways of Esau Edom have made the people, a diabolical mindset. This shit is basically insane because it's repetitive wickedness, and it's constantly growing and growing. Like I said, it's like a cancer. It's spreading throughout the Esau, throughout our young children. Like I said, they try to hide it in the schools and things like that. This is a cancer. So what do you do when you have a cancer? You cut it off. All right, and that's what the Lord is going to do. It's verse 36. It says, "Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found." All right, and the Lord is going to come in basically the urban need in new management. It's Rock 10. All right, through through
Riches.
injuries. The injury got about deceit. The kingdom will be transferred from one kingdom to another. The Lord has got to come, and you cannot get out of this without Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, if you went for with the Lord coming to deliver us,
Shed his blood, that blood.
That's right. If we wouldn't have that blood, we would, you know, the earth, it would, like to say, the elect are going to be scarcely saved. You know, out of this wicked ways of Esau Edom. Hey, this is basically destroying the earth. The population is going to constantly decrease till it's gone, as the Lord will come back. The marine life will be gone if we want, you know, for the Lord. We don't have faith in the Lord coming back. We have faith the Lord is going to deliver us from this diabolical man, the man of sin, the son of perdition. You know.
And the Lord gotta come. He gotta come get the elect like he did with Enoch, man. During that time, Enoch, if the Lord didn't come get Enoch, he would have got corrupted. You see.
Yep.
So that's what the Lord is gonna do. He's gonna come back, like the scriptures say. Hey, if the days weren't shortened, when no flesh left be saved, man. You see, we would be corrupted, man. Right. The Lord didn't come. The Lord allowed this nigga to continue forever, man. Right. You see, it wouldn't be nothing left, man. But the Lord is gonna put a stop. Esau he got bounds that he can't pass, so it's only a certain point that Esau can go to. Right. And we coming into the end of that point, man. Right. That's why we see the mindset of the people and the wickedness that spread forth throughout the planet Earth right now. You see, it said it's all that, oh, man. It's up there, man. It's stacking up to the heavens, man. To the point to where the Lord is gonna come and act on it, man. Right. You see?
Dang, like for real, like dang, that's kind of like overkill, like 200 million, you know. Like, but no, like missiles make a lot more sense, and like these people, they don't realize, like, do you not catch on, like 2 + 2, like the more wicked you are, the more wars and rumors of wars you hear about, the more you hear about major ICBM missiles being moved and shipped across the planet Earth. You know, the more simultaneously while people are getting more powerful, more wicked. This is Sirach chapter 21 and verse 9. The congregation, and congregation means gathering. It says the congregation of the wicked is like tow, right? And what do these people like to coin themselves as? FAGGOTS, right? That's literally what tow is, right? Tow is a bundle of sticks, man. You know, it says the congregation of the wicked is like tow wrapped together, and the end of them is a flame of fire to destroy them, man. So the Lord gonna burn you F boys up, man. You know?
Fun boys.
Yeah, so your own tongue condemn you. You call yourself a FAG, you know? Well, the Lord gonna round all y'all up and he gonna burn you, man. It's gonna be America, it's gonna be a big bonfire. You know?
It's gonna be the same judgment as ancient Sodom got. That's why it says in Revelation 11, it's a spiritually Sodom in Egypt, man.
Right.
The same shit is going on, man. You see? You got it, bro?
Yeah. You got it. What?
Is it Matthew?
Yeah, whichever one you got, mark me. You want to head it off on this one?
I got one. Go ahead. You made a Sirach 44:17. Noah was found perfect and righteous in the time of wrath. He was taken in exchange for the world. Therefore was he left as a remnant unto the earth when the flood came. Because the brother made a point. The Lord got to come get us out of here, man. Like during the time of Noah, it said Noah was found perfect and righteous in the time of wrath. He was taken in exchange for the world. So that's how the elect gonna be. They're gonna be taken up in no chariot in exchange for the world. He come in that same stead. Therefore was he left as a remnant unto the earth when the flood came. Because the scripture said in Matthews, they knew not until the flood came. So Jake go know. Once they in that fucking heat, there's got to be a higher power, man. Because they knew not until the flood came.
They go back to when, I think it was in Isaiah, he said, how long? He said, until the cities be wasted. Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yep. The cities be, like the elder said, man, these people ain't going to know until they actually see, they get that alert on their damn phone, man.
Too late.
Take shelter, man. ICBM missiles 30 minutes away. You see, and they, like the elder Ariella said, they got something they can get over here faster, man. You see, Russia got something they can get over here faster than that, man. You know, these people really think that these Esau is making these things just to put them in a fucking museum or just to have them in the fucking ground forever, man. No, these things are gonna be used. The Lord said, "I created the smith, the blow the coals, and destroy you." I mean, in the fire, man, and bring forth that instrument, man. You see. He made the waster, they wasted to destroy, man. You see? But we coming into the time like going back into the beginning of the lesson, man. We in Sodom and Gomorrah. We in Sodom and Egypt, man. The spiritual Sodom and Egypt, man. All over again, man. You see? You got that, bro?
This is Luke 17, start verse 26. All right, 26. It says, and in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the last days of the Son of Man.
Yeah, so as in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the last days. Okay? And that's what we see. That's why I said earlier, man, what we seeing now is this crazy shit that we seeing now. These people bugged out. The damn genderless dragon. You know, moles running around. Badass kids. I wanna kill my mom.
Man.
A little
I
nigga.
wanna kill my dad.
That's normal.
Yeah, that's hey, that shit was that mindset was happening back then, man.
Right.
It had to be.
That's
You
folly.
see?
It said folly and setting great dignity.
Yep.
That's what it is.
You know?
Verse 27, they did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark and the flood came
Hey,
and
that's
destroyed.
And that's what America's about. Read that again, bro. That's all what America's about eating and drinking,
Yep.
you know, and getting married. That's all this place promotes, man. This overindulgence of BS, man, and folly, man.
Well, that's why you got all these oversized people.
Yep.
Women.
Yep.
And
My,
overindulgence.
yeah.
Right.
Just
My-
keep eating.
Yeah.
You know, you see yourself getting overweight, like that. A man, why me to take me how I am?
Yeah, they got an actual show, My 600-Pound Life, man.
Yep.
You know? And that's only over here in America, man. Ain't nowhere else. This is the only show over here in America. It shows you that this place is just a place for overindulgence.
Right.
You know?
Decadence.
Yeah. Like the apostle said, decadence, man.
Verse 27, it says, they did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all.
Yep, like the elder said earlier, man, they knew not until that flood came, man. So that this life as we see it today is gonna continue until that time that the Lord brings destruction. It's gonna be a normal day when the Lord brings destruction unto these people. That's why it says it's gonna be as the day of the Lord shall be as a thief in the night. These people are gonna be just going to work like it's a regular day.
Big Shirley, these big fat black bitches, they gonna come out the side that day thinking they gonna go to Popeyes.
Right.
All that shit. The missiles are gonna come. They might be eating a bucket of Popeyes.
Yeah, sitting there,
When the missiles come.
sending a line,
Talking
they
shit.
gonna get that alert. You know?
It says, verse 28, likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold.
And that was Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot. All this alphabet shit, that this whole, it's okay, it's normal.
Like the elder brought it out earlier in Isaiah 3. They didn't hide it back then.
Right.
They was open with it. They letting it be known, you know.
Trying to get at an angel.
Yeah, they was so wicked. Them niggas was trying to, and they said old and young compassed about Lot house, and that's what we see now. Esau's pushing that on the children. Bro, this is spiritually Sodom, man. You see?
That's why I don't talk to nobody, especially the little weirdo kids. I don't talk to them. Fuck them.
Right.
The only kids I even talk to is brothers' kids. And even them, I be on top of them. But other than the little young so-called kids in the street, I don't talk to none of the little young. I don't look at them. I try not to make eye contact, right? You know what I mean?
We're going back in middle of verse 28 in Luke 17. It say they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted and builded.
They build it. That's what our people trying to do. They build generational wealth. They trying to build here. They trying to build on the Titanic, man.
Right.
You know, Titanic is sinking, and you niggas trying to build a life on it, man. You see, trying to build a generational wealth, trying to stack money, all this money that you trying to stack up and save. And Esau's about to do away with the money system, man. He's about to bring forth something new. Then what? You know. Then ultimately the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. You see? Keep going, bro.
Verse 29, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all.
And the same day the elect are beamed up, it's gonna rain fire. It's gonna bring those ICBM missiles on this place, man. At various parts of the earth, man, where the Lord destined for these missiles to hit, man. You see? And during that time when Lot was when the angels came to Lot, man, and told him like, look, man, if you got anybody here that you care about, roughly paraphrase, you need to get them out. Let them know. And what did Lot do? It said Lot had sons.
Yeah, yep.
It said and sons-in-law. So it said Lot had actual sons, bro.
Yeah, so they don't even tell you about that.
Yeah.
And he just had 2 daughters. You think Lot just had 2 fucking daughters?
Yeah.
The sons still stayed in the
The
city.
sons probably got destroyed.
Yeah,
They did.
got destroyed. Not probably.
They
They
got,
got destroyed.
They got
Got
destroyed.
caught up in the ways of Sodom.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly. You see? So you gotta take that mindset too, man. Some of our kids, man. You see?
Con,
Some of our
I'm
children,
glad you
bro.
said that.
That was a righteous man. His sons, bro. His sons, his Lot's own sons, man.
Got brothers that's going through that.
Right.
The sons became sodomites, man. So that's wow. I've been saying this for the past couple of years now. Before I got out here with y'all, when I was still back east up top, I was saying a lot of brothers are all caught up into their kids. What you gonna do with the Most High? Take your kids out. You gonna lose your mind and get emotional and fall out the truth?
Yeah. Yep. Or have them so to the point to where they just so Babylonianized they want this place to continue, man. Then what? You know?
They mean they gotta be of age and of the law.
Yep.
If you 10 years or older, you subject to the law.
Yep.
If you under 10, you ain't a 5-year-old, 4-year-old. They don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly. Come.
Yeah, you got to be of age
Yep.
Yeah.
to know better. Yep.
And after that point, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Right.
You gonna finish it off up.
Verse, this is Luke 17:30. It says, even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed.
You see, so it's gonna be the same thing, man. The same thing, bro. It's happening back then. It's happening now. We seeing it, man. The Lord, Yahweh said that.
Yeah.
That's in red letters, man. Said the same. It's gonna be the same way when I'm revealed. You see, when the Son of Man is revealed, man. The same thing gonna be taking place on the planet Earth, man.
Like I say, just like now, our people don't even realize that this is coming to the final stretch of the end of this world. And it's like when Matthew 24 goes into the same thing, but it say the people knew not until the day of the flood came. That's how you know the day of the Lord is coming like a thief in the night, as it says in 1 Thessalonians 5. They don't know what's about to come hit them in the head. They don't listen to us. They don't want to know. So the Lord is going to come out like a thief in the night, and that destruction is coming. Like the death angel came during the time of Exodus. Instead of putting to death for the firstborn, he's going to put to death the heathen nation and the 2/3.
So every time the Lord bring wrath on the planet, that's a teaching moment.
Right.
You gonna know that's a teaching moment. God damn, I should have listened. Now you know.
Right.
That's a Lord is man.
Hey, man. Real talk.
We got it out.
Hey, so with that, man, Lord willing, this
Yeah.
lesson was edifying. We want to all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
No honors unto the apostles of great millstone and teaching, rule well, peace and blessings unto the elect. Shalom.
Shalom. DTA. Papa Ball.